Rabbi Daniel Lapine is apparently with the American Alliance of Jews and Christians, and he is gung-ho against atheists. It's a nice change of pace. You know, usually they're going after Muslims, but today we're going after atheists. Of course, it's on with Glenn Beck on Fox News. So let's watch.
Yeah, look, I'm friendly with a number of atheists, and some of them are awfully good company, pleasure to sit down and have a beer with. But I tell them directly, I do believe that atheists are parasites, in the sense they're benefiting from everything that religious culture has built in America, but they're doing nothing to add energy into the system. You know, some of the best corners of America are places where people go to church every single Sunday. I think that the real answer to atheism, the real answer to the cataclysmic epidemic of disbelief in the country is for people to show the enhancing of life and how the quality of life goes up when faith is a part of a life.
Okay.
And that becomes its best advert.
Oh, you know, some of his best friends are atheists. He has beers with them. But they are parasites. Right? They're leeching off of what the good founding fathers like Benjamin Franklin and Thomas Jefferson, and Thomas Paine, who were such good Christians, built for this country. Except none of those guys were Christians. So, oopsie doopsie. And then you get into the old debate where Benjamin Franklin, was he a deist, was he not? But a traditional Christian, Benjamin Franklin definitely was not. Thomas Jefferson had the Thomas Jefferson Bible, where he ripped out all the ridiculous parts of the Bible he didn't believe in. It became a very narrow document. Okay, Thomas Paine didn't believe in any of it. So this idea that Jews and Christians built this country and the atheists should be, you know, thanking their gods, that they're allowed to exist in this country and enjoy the fruits that has been built by these Christians is, of course, absurd. But it's not like this guy likes to make sense. Here's an earlier quote that he has about the religious versus the non-religious in this country. He says, "They have two incompatible moral visions for this country." These are quotes. "We had to settle it then. We're going to have to settle it now. I hope not with blood, not with guns, but we're going to have to settle it nonetheless. The good news is that I think our side is finally ready to settle it. Roll up its sleeves, take off its jacket, and get a little bloody. Spill a little blood. We'll settle it, and we'll win, and there's no holding us back." But you see, atheists are parasites. And atheists cause trouble because they lack morals. Whereas this guy seems to be very God-fearing, good, holy man. He is a rabbi, after all, and he understands the need to spill the blood of the atheists. When's the last time you saw an atheist who said, "Oh, you know what, we got to go kill the people who don't believe the same thing we believe"? I could be missing it, but I'm going to put that at zero, right? I haven't seen it. Certainly not in this country, where atheists get together and they're like, "All right, who should we kill?" Okay, you know, the Christians, they don't agree with us. What's the answer? Murder. How about the Jews? Spill a little blood. Muslims, we're with everybody else. Off with their heads. Right? No, they don't say that, because they don't believe in the absurdity that if you don't agree with somebody's religion, you kill them. Now, where does the good rabbi in this case, and where do other fundamentalists, not all Christians, not all Jews, not all Muslims, but fundamentalist religious people get that idea? Because it is in the book. You know, there's great things in the books, and there's also terrible violence in the books. And if you're inclined, like apparently Rabbi Lapin is, you go find those terrible things and you go, "Oh, we got to take care of these atheists. They're making too much sense. They're going to convince other people that we don't make sense. Let's spill their blood." Now, you tell me, who do you think is the good guys? Who do you think is the bad guys? Who do you think is moral, and who do you think is immoral?